Okay, so today I'm presenting a new feature that I've been working on recently. It's called the disabling of query or subscription root fields. So first I'll uh, first I'll go through what this feature is, then I'll be showing a demo. Okay, so what does Hasura currently do? So whenever you track a table in Hasura, it will automatically try to expose three root fields. The select root field, which is this. The table you can select by the primary key and the select by aggregate. So the select aggregate uh, requires the role to explicitly allow aggregations in the select permission. So unless that is enabled, that the select aggregate won't be exposed. Okay, so let's see. We have to solve this problem. Uh, we have an authors table and we have an articles table, and we want a role which only allows access to the articles to which the role has to which to the authors the role has access to. So now since the authors and articles are related. So articles has a foreign join to the authors table. So we have a relationship defined. So there's an array relationship between the authors and articles. So we just want the role to only get the articles which are related to an user. So and we don't and the next thing is we don't want the critic role to be to access the articles table directly. So currently there's no way to do that in Hasura. Uh, the so if you track a table, the root fields are automatically exposed. So this is how. So this feature helps to do with it. So okay, so now this is the articles. This is the articles. On the left hand side is how the new select permission. I mean, after this feature, so this feature adds two new keys in the select permission. It is the query root field and the subscription root field. So what here? So the thing we are saying here is that we don't want this critic role to access any of the root fields, neither in the query root fields nor in the subscription root fields. And the author select permission is pretty straightforward. Okay, so I'll show a demo of this. Okay, so this is what I'm talking about. So I've set the role to critic, and let me just execute it. So critic. So you can see that I'm getting the author and their articles. But if I try to do something like so, the critic uh, can only access the authors table, and so this is how they are accessing. Now let's see if I just do articles. See, as I showed you in the slide that I've explicitly disabled all the root fields. So you can see that I was not getting any autocomplete, which means that the articles is not in the schema. Let's try to run it anyways. So you get that the articles field is not in the query because I have disabled it. Okay, so this is one use case, and so yeah, the other use cases you only want to allow a role to access a table only when they have the primary key value. So in that case, what you can do is in the query root fields you can just enable select by PK. So only if they have the primary key value, they'll be able to access the table.
Yeah, thanks, Karthik. So if there are any questions, definitely ping in chat because there's definitely a lot to discuss on that topic. It really is a great way, though, when you're talking about, especially when you're talking about some federated cases or you're talking about situations where you're really wanting to ship a very lean API that you don't want to flood the top level to your developers. This is a really great way to be able to just ship a nice, clean solution. So.